What do we want?
Our streets back!
How are we gonna do it? Together!
Pledging to clean up the neighborhoods of Hoboken, crowds took to the streets last night to honor the memory of 18-year-old Ismar Mookie Mineros. Mineros was shot dead around 2:30 in the morning on February 17th at 5th and Jackson Streets. Last night, friends and family gathered at this memorial set up at the location where Mineros was killed to remember the teen so many loved.
We also pray to you tonight for the soul of Mookie, that our message may be heard, not just here, Father, but across the nation.
I knew him almost all my life. I know his family, you know what I'm saying? I grew up out here. You know, this rarely happens out here, so it's like very tragic.
Although officials say there may be more arrests in the future, the alleged shooter, 19-year-old Antonio Rivera Jr., turned himself in. He faces murder and weapons charges. Rivera, who was already charged in connection with an attempted murder, was out on bail at the time of the shooting.
The state allowed this criminal to go free again after an attempted murder charge, to go out and kill again.
Hudson County prosecutor Edward DeFazio says he believes the shooting was part of a continuing dispute that started on Newark Street earlier the same morning. But relatives have a different take on it.
Gang affiliates are responsible for the murder of my brother-in-law. That they are.
Last night, those who loved Mookie joined officials in a march to City Hall to honor the teen.
It was a terrible act of violence, and you know, I happen to be a father of two teenagers, and I share great empathy and pain for the family. And we as a community are going to do everything we can to make sure that this never happens again.
One of the main goals of tonight's march is to raise awareness about the growing problem of teen violence and the tragic incidents that can result.
We need to send a message out to put the guns down, you know what I mean, and stand up for your own. You know, if you got a problem with somebody, you handle it with your hands. Don't go out there and shoot somebody.
In Hoboken, Sherry Carabin, Neighborhood Journal, Hudson News Edition.